Assalamu Alaikum, peace be upon you, dear viewers. Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the timeless wisdom of Islam. Today, we embark on an enlightening journey to explore wisdom from Hadith, prophetic teachings on business and trade. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a profound guide in all aspects of life, including business and trade. His teachings offer invaluable insights for modern entrepreneurs and traders, seeking to conduct their dealings with integrity, honesty, and fairness. Join me as we uncover the wealth of wisdom from authentic Hadith, which continues to inspire generations of Muslims in their economic pursuits. One of the foundational principles emphasized by the Holy Prophet in business and trade is honesty. A truthful trader is beloved to Allah, and the Prophet encouraged Muslims to maintain transparency in their transactions. Narrated by Abdullah bin Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The buyer and the seller have the option of cancelling or confirming the bargain unless they separate, and if they spoke the truth and made clear the defects of the goods, then they would be blessed in their bargain, and if they told lies and hid some facts, their bargain would be deprived of Allah's blessings." Sahih al-Bukhari. This hadith emphasizes the importance of disclosure in business dealings. By being honest about the condition of the goods or services being offered, both parties are blessed with the satisfaction of a fair transaction. The Prophet Muhammad also emphasized fairness and equity in setting prices. Exploitative practices and unjust pricing were strongly discouraged in Islamic teachings. Narrated by Ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "He who withholds grain waiting for higher prices is a sinner." Sahih al-Bukhari. This hadith highlights the prohibition of hoarding commodities with the intention of manipulating prices for personal gain. Instead, the Prophet encouraged traders to practice moderation and considerate pricing, ensuring the welfare of the community. Fulfilling contracts and agreements is a vital aspect of business ethics, and the Prophet Muhammad emphasized its significance. Narrated by Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The signs of a hypocrite are three: whenever he speaks, he tells a lie, and whenever he promises, he breaks his promise, and whenever he is entrusted, he betrays, proves to be dishonest." Sahih al-Bukhari. From this hadith, we learn that breaking promises and betraying trust are qualities of a hypocrite. Muslims are encouraged to uphold their commitments in business and trade, honoring their agreements with integrity. The Prophet Muhammad vehemently warned against engaging in usurious transactions, emphasizing the prohibition of riba, interest, and unlawful dealings. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "May Allah's mercy be on him who is lenient in his buying, selling, and in demanding back his money." Sahih al-Bukhari. This hadith encourages leniency in business dealings, discouraging exploitation and exorbitant interest rates that burden others unjustly. Muslims are encouraged to engage in lawful and fair transactions that benefit all parties involved. The Prophet Muhammad taught the importance of treating employees and workers with fairness and compassion. Narrated by Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Your slaves are your brothers. Allah has put them under your authority, so whoever has a brother under his authority should feed him of what he eats and dress him of what he wears. Do not ask them to do things beyond their capacity, power, and if you do so, then help them." This hadith emphasizes that workers, whether free or in servitude, should be treated with dignity and provided with fair compensation and care. The Prophet encouraged employers to be considerate of their employees' needs and well-being. The Prophet Muhammad led a life of simplicity and moderation, teaching his followers to avoid excessive extravagance in their financial dealings. Narrated by Anas bin Malik, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, the son of Adam does not fill a vessel worse than his stomach. It is enough for the son of Adam to eat a few mouthfuls to keep him going, but if he must fill his stomach, then 1/3 for his food, 1/3 for his drink, and 1/3 for air. Sunan ibn Majah. This hadith highlights the importance of controlling one's desires and avoiding excessive consumption. By practicing moderation, Muslims can safeguard their financial well-being and foster a spirit of contentment. The Prophet Muhammad encouraged entrepreneurship and innovation, appreciating the value of honest labor and productive contributions to society. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, Allah is pleased with his slave who eats a meal and praises him for it, or drinks a drink and praises him for it. Sahih Muslim. This hadith highlights that seeking halal sustenance and being grateful for it is an act of worship. The Prophet's teachings fostered a culture of productive entrepreneurship, where Muslims were encouraged to engage in lawful and beneficial endeavors. The Prophet Muhammad emphasized ethical marketing and advertising practices, discouraging deceptive means to attract customers. Narrated by Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, he who takes up arms against us is not from amongst us, and he who cheats us is not from amongst us. Sahih Muslim. This hadith illustrates the seriousness with which the Prophet viewed deceptive practices. Muslims are urged to be honest in their marketing efforts, providing accurate and transparent information to their customers. The Prophet Muhammad encouraged healthy competition and excellence in business and trade. Narrated by Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, Allah loves that when any one of you does a job he should perfect it. Sunan ibn Majah. This hadith reflects the importance of excelling in one's trade or profession. Striving for excellence not only benefits the individual but also contributes to the betterment of society. The wisdom from Hadith on business and trade is a treasure trove of guidance for entrepreneurs and traders, seeking to follow the principles of Islam. Honesty, fairness, fulfilling agreements, avoiding usury, and caring for employees are just some of the profound teachings that continue to shape ethical business practices in the Muslim world. As we implement these teachings in our economic endeavors, we can create a just and prosperous society, in line with the vision of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Let us draw inspiration from his teachings and strive to be upright and ethical in all our business dealings. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey of wisdom from Hadith on business and trade. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content on faith, wisdom, and personal finance. May Allah bless us with prosperity and guide us towards a path of righteousness. Assalamu Alaikum, peace be upon you.